This is Catching Exceptions, and I'm here tonight at Genuine for the Sitecore User Group New England. Presenting tonight is Rick Cabral, and I'm going to sit down with him and find out what his talk is all about. All right, so Rick, we're here tonight, User Group. You're giving a presentation. Why we should give up ORMs?
Yep.
Let's start with, what's an ORM?
So you want to get something out of a Sitecore item. It's item.field, brackets, field name, and then you get something out the other side, right? The problem with that is the field name is usually a string. It's usually written right in line, so it's not very OO. It's easy to make mistakes, right? So the ORMs were developed to sort of solve that problem and another problem, right? So what they wanted to do is they wanted to take an item and they wanted to give it properties. So that gives you this illusion, this facade around an item that gives you something that feels much more like a traditional POCO, plain old class object. It really sort of cuts down on basic typos. The other thing that people do with ORMs is they take advantage of the fact that Sitecore template strategy is akin to contracts or interfaces, as we're used to calling them in the C# world. And so you can use an ORM to treat these little POCO classes as interfaces instead of just classes. There's this huge learning curve for getting these systems up there, and they're very opinionated. I wanted something where a newly minted Sitecore developer was going to be able to see some benefits right away, wasn't going to have to add another 3 books and 5 days to their learning process.
So you're here at this point, you've had a lot of experience and you have a solution.
Yes. So it's called model mapping. This is not a new idea. There's a good tool out there called AutoMapper. And so I wanted to bring that kind of ease of use, that ability to say, I know how to program this, and I know that the system knows how to do this for me, so I'm just going to let it do it, and I'm going to assume that it did it right, and here's the end product that I actually want to work with. So that was really the goal. And it was to remove all the prerequisites. You don't need T4 templates. You don't need no-end velocity. You don't even need to have a Sitecore database to program against these things.
Gasp.
Yeah, you just need to know what you want to get out of Sitecore, and you write simple classes to do that. And then the AutoMapper takes care of the rest for you.
All right, so give me an example of what the level of effort for actually implementing this is.
One NuGet package. The programmers that I've shown this to already have gotten the idea in about 5 minutes. If you're already using an ORM, you're going to say that the kind of programming that you do on a regular basis, you're going to continue to do. But all the things that you have to do to support that programming lifestyle, you no longer have to do. So it's a huge labor saver. And again, it's a lot less brittle, and it is a lot more portable.
And it's not going to fight with your DI system or your
No,
IC patterns.
That's the awesome thing is it's intentionally very dumb. It is literally 2 files. It is the config file and a DLL, and then it's up to you to just call mapper and provide it with the source item and a target class in which to map.
So who are the people who are most likely going to use this?
It really is meant to appeal to a wide range of developers. I'm hoping to sort of get a leg up on where the future of Sitecore development is heading, right? The AutoMapper was designed with the idea that JSON is the future. And its idea is to give you enough of the Sitecore presentation layer to allow you to support context, experience editor. I haven't looked into JSS enough to know whether or not it is directly compatible or competes with it, but I can see that it is of that flavor, and some of the ways you can use JSS, Sitecore JSS, would actually work very well with the system.
So this is Catching Exceptions. How would you sum this up in a succinct exception message?
You want reduced training, reduced dependencies, extreme flexibility, a little bit of an eye for the future, customizable where you need it to be.
All right. Thank you for sitting with me and give me a little bit of insight on what it is you're going to present tonight.
Thanks, Mark. Let's go.